great ball handling skills and vision. You want to create space for that, but defense more often than not will look to bring help from the front court, and that's when things really open up for Paul in terms of his options.
Chris Douglas Roberts checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Warriors, Ezeli's checked in for Klay Thompson, and it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Ezeli can't get it to go.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Jordan dishes to Griffin. Redick for 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Redick's got 13.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Power down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hawes is checked in. Free throw no good for Douglas Roberts.
Well, Chris Douglas Roberts had bounced around since being drafted 40th back in the 08 draft, playing for different teams, time in the D-League in Italy. But picked up by the Bobcats last season, he played consistent minutes and really contributed.
Iguodala kicks to Ezeli. Shot to stop the run.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Paul goes in. It's Douglas Roberts on the wing. Paul against Curry. Unloads from 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And it's 7 points for Chris Paul. And Douglas Roberts, known as more of a scorer than a shooter playing at the University of Memphis, but he shot well from distance last season.
They call him CDR. He was around 39% from behind the arc, Kevin, and that was much needed for the Bobcats. Give him credit. He kept working and was ready when the opportunity knocked.
Let's go. Here's Ezeli. He dishes it to Bogut. Hawes with the rebound. Hawes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Griffin. Reggie Bullock comes in for Chris Douglas Roberts. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Farmar in for Paul. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers were sold this offseason for a staggering $2 billion. That's about 4 times more than the Kings sold for 1 year prior, and more than 7 times what the Sixers sold for in 2011. What happened? About a third of the league's teams have sold within the last 5 years. As they've sold out guys, it's becoming a seller's market.
Only so many teams to go around, Doris. Thanks. Crawford, no luck. Warriors trail by 18. Iguodala's drive. Bogut with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Green kicks to Bogut. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bogut's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Inside, here's Hawes. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 18. Golden State's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Iguodala, the pass to Ezeli. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Bullock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
And so Bullock nails both of them. Warriors trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Iguodala no good. And here is Hawes. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
2-1 for Reggie Bullock.
Curry with it. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
Coming up Thursday, November 6th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio's.
And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for a shooter is, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan, and it's Farmar in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Griffin.
Hammer time!
And the powerful one-handed slam. It's not possible what we just saw. Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is it?
probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's
It is
possible.
possible.
Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul subbed in for Jordan Farmar. Paul kicks to Griffin. He feeds it to Barnes. Griffin tries yet again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He has 8 points and 6 assists. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
But you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
Well, I liked what I saw from Blake Griffin, showing more assertiveness offensively, especially when Chris Paul was missing time with the separated shoulder. Blake averaged over 24 points a game last year. That was a career high.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Griffin showing more and more comfort with his jump shot. Doc Rivers wants him facing up to exploit his ball handling and quickness. And tell you what, when he's making that outside shot, he becomes basically unguardable.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The drive by Iguodala. Here's Ezeli. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Bogut.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And for Griffin last season, over 70%. Clark from the free throw line for the first time in his career.
Love seeing that kind of improvement. It points out how diligently he worked to refine and improve that free throw shooting.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. From deep, Iguodala. Here's Bogut. Here's Ezeli. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Redick for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Curry attacking. Offensive rebound. Bogut the pass to Ezeli. On its way from Curry for two. Another miss by Curry.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Iguodala. But they recover it. Paul outside. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Jordan. The drive by Iguodala. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Festus Ezeli missing time last season recovering from his knee surgery. He's trying to regain his form after a rookie season which saw him start 41 games.
Clippers moving the ball around. Over to the wing. Here's Barnes. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Matt Barnes, really a good glue guy. Rebounds, defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
And you look at advanced plus-minus measurements, Matt Barnes rates very well.
Not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Kicks it to Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Griffin in a strong finish with 2 hands.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Here's Curry with the 3, and play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Well, at this point, early in the season, still so much optimism for the season ahead. We all have our predictions, but there are always going to be some surprises out there, some surprise teams. And that's why we say all the time, that's why they tee it up and play the game.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers.
A strong finish coming right on the heels of that offensive rebound.
Clark, he went immediately back up with it.
I love the quickness there.
Yeah, and that's how to do it. Take advantage of the D that's out of position after that initial shot.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Clippers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Blake Griffin. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
And early on, while teams are still gelling, still knocking. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this is often where you'll see some upsets. Talent, you have on paper, a serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Iguodala's drive. And the shot falls short this time.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And there's the 3-second violation. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Outside Curry. The tray. Douglas Roberts pulls it in.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
And Farmar gets it to go on the assist by Douglas Roberts.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Can't get it to go. Here's Hawes. No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Blake,
Yeah, another one of them flip mode joints. Bust around, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just